Hey guys, it's Cece, and today I'm coming to you with another tag. And as today is the 4th of July, it seems only right that I share with you the 4th of July book tag. I did this tag last year, it was really fun, and I thought I'd do it again because it's the 4th of July, and I enjoy doing tags, and I'm wearing my red, white, and blue clothes because I just got back from a parade, so it just felt right. This tag was originally created by Selena over at Talking Leaves, and it's just a great tag. I really like these questions, and we're just gonna jump right in. The first question of this tag is, getting patriotic. Show off 3 books that you have read, 1 red, 1 white, and 1 blue. So the red book that I picked for this time is Vicious by V.E. Schwab. And really, I just wanted to hold up Vicious because I'm meeting Victoria Schwab in 4 days, and I just wanted to be able to say that again. Vicious is a really wonderful book in general, so that's important too, but really, I'm meeting her, it's very exciting, and this is a very red book, so it works. For my white book, I chose Blink by Malcolm Gladwell, and I chose this one because I don't think I ever talk about this book ever on my channel. Probably because this is a nonfiction book that I read like a long time ago, and it's really good, but it's just not the kind of nonfiction I normally read. It's about split-second decisions and how our brain makes those decisions, but I wanted to hold this up because I never talk about it, and it is a very white book. And for my blue book, I picked Artemis Fowl, The Eternity Code. This is book 3 in the Artemis Fowl series by Owen Colfer, and I don't have a reason. Artemis Fowl is Irish. This doesn't take place in America. I don't know. It's very blue though, so that's why I picked it. So here are my red, white, and blue book choices for question number 1. Question number 2 is pick a book with your favorite ragtag group of revolutionaries. And for this one, I've decided to go with basically all of the Lunar Chronicles. I just felt like they all applied. I was gonna say Cinder, but then I decided that Cress is probably the most fitting because that is the biggest the group of ragtag revolutionaries has gotten. I just think that these books have a really great collection of characters who are banding together to fight off an evil force, and they're definitely ragtag. They're like holding it together at the seams. But I just really love all of these characters, and I think that they make such a fun collection, and one of my favorite tropes is like a group of misfits become family. Like, I love that, and that's like totally what this series is, so had to go with the Lunar Chronicles. For question number 3, I am sharing a book that takes place in one of the original 13 colonies, and for that I've chosen Silver Linings Playbook by Matthew Quick, mainly because I just read this and I was like, that takes place mainly in New Jersey, and then like a teeny tiny bit in Pennsylvania, I think, so it actually checks off 2 boxes. But this book does focus pretty heavily on the fact that the main character is from New Jersey, and they spend a lot of time talking about New Jersey and what's there, so this just seemed like a good choice for that question. So yeah, Silver Linings Playbook. For question number 4, we picked a book that takes place in England, and for that I chose kind of a fictional England, and that is In a Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. I tried to pick something besides a V.E. Schwab book, but it was very, very difficult for me to do, so I just decided to pick it anyway. This book, the world is kind of interesting. It kind of follows 4 parallel Londons. There are like multiple ones, and they have varying degrees of magic, but it's all London. It's a lot of different Londons, but this seemed like a fun pick, and I had a really hard time not picking a V.E. Schwab book, to be honest. I'm sorry. Question number 5 is time for fireworks. What book would you say ends with a bang? For this one, I've definitely got to go with Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. This one ends, and you're just like, what? What? And you need book 4 immediately. And when I read this, I didn't have access to book 4 because it was before Queen of Shadows came out. Overall, I just think that this has like the best ending that you could be considered ending on a bang. Like, Crown of Midnight has kind of a not shocking ending, but it has like an end that you're like, whoa, it's over, what? This one ends in some very dire circumstances, so I just thought that this seemed like a good choice. And the last question for this tag is to show off 3 books that you want to read, 1 red, 1 white, and 1 blue. For my red TBR book, I've chosen The Mark of Athena by Rick Riordan. This is book 3 in the Heroes of Olympus series. I have not read the Heroes of Olympus yet. I have just read Percy Jackson and the Olympians, but I love that series, and I'm definitely moving on to the Heroes of Olympus soon. But I own book 1 and book 3, oddly enough, and this one is red, so I'm rereading Percy Jackson right now, and this just felt like a good choice. For my white book, I've decided to go with Becoming Nicole, The Transformation of an American Family by Amy Ellis Nutt. This is not white on the front, but it has a white spine, and that's really the closest I could get on my TBR shelf. This is on here, first of all, because it is a piece of nonfiction that I am dying to read. It is a brand new addition to my collection, and it is the transformation of an American family, and this is the 4th of July book tag, so it just felt right. And for my blue TBR book, I've decided to choose Challenger Deep by Neil Shusterman. I have had this book since Christmas. I'm dying to get my hands on it and actually start reading it, but it is one of my favorite covers of all time. I think it's gorgeous. I even love how blue and pretty it is once you take the cover off. So this is my blue TBR book that I decided to pick. So there you go. There are my red, white, and blue TBR books. Okay guys, there you go. That is the 4th of July book tag. I hope that you enjoyed watching. I really enjoy this tag and I'm glad I decided to redo it. I decided last night at like 1 a.m. That's just the kind of thing I do. I hope that you have a lovely Monday, whether or not it is the 4th of July for you, depending on where you are in the world. Whatever it is that's going on in your life, I hope that it's nice. As I said, I just got back from parade, so I'm in a pretty 4th of July mood, and I'm about to drive up to a friend's house, and we're gonna do some more 4th of July celebrating, so I'm very much in that 4th of July mindset. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!